but I know that if they're from Rastelli's, they are delicious. They're brand new today. M78791. These are Rastelli's 4 1-pound all white meat chicken bites. Now, these are not like what you'd find in a fast food restaurant or a grocery store at all. These are several cuts above. These are gourmet all white chicken bites. M78791 is the item number, and they're yours for $73.64, your feature price, or 4 easy payments of $18.41. And again, those easy payments go away at the end of the day. These are chicken bites, and what they've done is they've taken a moist, flavorful chicken, and they've coated these with a perfect crunchy panko breading that makes it so crispy and so delicious as you bite through into the moist, flavorful, tender chicken. And boy, with the wedge salad, I know Carol's big on the wedge salad, it'd be great. Look at, you can even put these over spaghetti here and have little chicken meatballs if you want. That's an idea. Here in front of me, I love this. With the toothpick, they make the perfect appetizer with some dipping sauces. But oh, so good. And again, you might say, well, Rastelli's, I thought they were a meat company. Well, Ray has worked for 40 years with Pennsylvania Dutch farmers, so he knows his source. He gets the best chicken, and he knows what to do with it. And these are tasty. Carol, if you want to come on in, I'm going to taste one of these because I've been dying to find out what these are all about. They're brand new today. Have you tried these?
I haven't tried these.
Okay.
No. But what I love about this is just the versatility. Just like I said on, just about our pot stickers and stuff. This can be anything. Panko, you say?
Oh, they are so good. It's like a gourmet chicken bite.
Smells good.
Boy, they're very easy to prepare too.
Delicious.
Put it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit on a baking sheet for 15 minutes. And don't, check them at 12 because you don't want to overcook them.
Do I turn them or anything?
I believe you do turn them over about halfway through. Okay. If you want to get it all throughout. Yeah. And you can serve it as a snack, an appetizer. It's a quick and easy dinner. Yeah. Again, you can come home and you can defrost these in the microwave and then throw them in the oven. They cook from frozen, actually. Okay. I just caught that. Cook from frozen, so that saves even more time. I like that. You don't even have to do that step. From frozen into the oven at 400 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes, and you should turn them over about halfway through. But, Ray, he knows where to find his source. That's the key that you always talk about.
I think that the fact that, made in the USA, know your source. But to me, when I look at this and I think about where you said, go ahead and serve them with like dipping sauces. But when you have something that's breaded, and a panko breading is really a nice breading. So when you have something that's breaded, when they come out of the oven and they're hot, it's a little tip for Papa. You can go ahead. Breading absorbs sauces. So let's say, have you ever been to that restaurant that has that shrimp? I know. So and you did it.
Yeah. Yes.
So you can go ahead and you can decide whatever sauce you like sweet and sour. Have you ever had sweet and sour chicken? Okay, so I do pot stickers. Again, some Asian vegetables. If you pulled these right out of the oven and did a little bit of sweet and sour sauce on it, you would absorb it and you'd have your dinner.
I'd like barbecue sauce on these.
Be really
That'd be nice. Yeah.
These are delicious.
And so you're getting 4 1-pound bags. So you can pull these out a bag at a time. They're juicy, they're flavorful, and they're breaded in the crispy panko breading. So you want to get that golden brown as we've done here. And they're not chunked and formed. I mentioned these are not. No. These are not what you find in fast food rasters or the grocery store.
Well, and you can see
these are really several cuts above. I mean,
different sizes.
And they're bigger,
I like this. So everybody likes,
some buffalo wings, but buffalo hot sauce.
You end up with just, the bone. So a boneless wing, if you will, and they did with some hot sauce and the blue cheese and the carrots and the celery. That's nice. That's a good way to serve them.
So many. You can even, you can even put these on pizza. You ever do that? You get like a, a real plain cheese pizza. Put these on there. Just spice it up.
Why not? Really good idea.
Yeah.
I'd like
so
these
good.
Actually as a sub.
Oh, as a sub.
Marinara
That's the
sauce
thing. These are versatile.
and cheese.
You can serve
Provolone
these
cheese.
for lunch and dinner. Probably not breakfast, but lunch and dinner. Either one, going to be great. And that's a great idea. A chicken sub.
Why couldn't you do chicken and waffles with this? But
Oh,
I mean, the
you
whole
could.
thing is,
You could.
yeah, if you did this with a I know in like New Jersey and Pennsylvania, they call them hoagies. They call them subs where I'm from. But you do a sub roll, big roll, put the chicken on, put some marinara sauce, right? And then the provolone cheese or
now
whatever
you're
cheese
talking.
or mozzarella
a little
cheese.
cheese on there.
And that would be a great sandwich.
Well, we've got so many good items today. Still ahead, the Egg Harbor salmon. I know you're excited about those.
I am so excited.
And I love salmon. Boy, I'd love to do it on the grill. I love salmon anytime. It's just, it can be so expensive in the stores, but we've got a really good deal for you today. So $73.64 is your feature price on the Rastelli's 4 1-pound all white meat chicken bites. 4 easy payments available, but you get 4 1-pound bags. That's really a lot when you consider that these are great as an appetizer. They're great on a sandwich, great with buffalo wing sauce. You know, football season this fall, you know, you might want to make sure you're on auto delivery so you have these, because I'm always at the last minute having to run out and get some wings somewhere. And if you have these in the freezer, that problem is solved.
Problem solved, and
Red
no
cheer on
bones.
your team. Yeah. Are you a football fan? I am, but she's a food fan. She could be in charge of making sure the fans are well fed.
If you were to say, I will give you $1 billion if you can name a football player, I probably could say Johnny Unitas.
There you go. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, because he called his own plays. Very good.
So
I interviewed the great Johnny Unitas at one time.
So no, I'm not. But but that's people love that. Parents they love to watch tennis. But again, to your point, it's just about the ease and the convenience and something that's really good.
And again, we are getting limited on these. So this is I think people are home and maybe they're a little hungry and they're saying, "Wow, that looks really good, that chicken."
Look at that.
Oh my goodness, my producer just told me there's only 150 left to go around. Yeah, now that shows how beautiful the chicken is. If a chicken can be beautiful, this is it. And the panko breading. Now that's a tough process for us to do personally if we were just to take some chicken white meat and put that panko breading on there.
Yeah,
we wouldn't want to mess with that. We'd have a messy kitchen.
You'd have the messiest kitchen. I really believe no matter what brand, whether it's, my company, Perfect Gourmet, or, stuffing or Rastelli, the whole idea is that if you have something that makes your life easier and is a fill-in once in a while so that you can just take it, freezer, oven, and table, it makes your life a lot
easier.
A lot easier, a lot
less stressful. Yeah, we've got enough stress in the life. Food should be a joy. Food should be a bit of an escape, not a stressful item. I used to always wonder why Beth would be stressed out when we'd have company coming, and now I know, now that I'm the one that has to do it, it can be stressful, but that's why we're here for you. And that's why Rastelli's is making this so easy. When you think that you can cook these from frozen, I love that. Just come home, pop them in the oven.
Honey mustard sauce.
Yeah, oh my gosh, my grandkids would love these.
You know what?
And that you're serving them really good chicken, not that stuff that you get at the fast food place.
So you could go ahead, and that's the whole thing. If it's somebody younger watching, a wife doesn't want to have to fix food for the kids or food for the husband. The young kids will like this. The older kids will like this. The adults will enjoy this.
The elderly adults will enjoy this.
Elderly.
From 2 to 92.
Yeah,
or 102.
anybody would enjoy this. And it's simple and it's easy. So for the little ones at the table, you put a couple little pieces out. Maybe they can dip into like their favorite sauce, honey mustard. For
Sweet
the grown-up, for you would
barbecue.
be having a salad, maybe cut it up, or some dipping sauce, barbecue sauce. But yeah,
be great on top of a salad.
Really
Kids, grandkids, you've got the lunch, you've got the dinner in a pinch. Short on time. Grab these from the freezer, ready to go. They come in 4 1-pound bags, all white meat, and the panko breading is the key. That is their secret sauce, so to speak. But obviously, again, sourcing great chicken from Pennsylvania Dutch farmers. And really, when you cut these open, you just see that that's a beautiful piece of chicken, moist, tender, and oh so flavorful.
And you know what? It's not all breading. If you're thinking, I wonder how much breading that is.
Yeah.
It is a very light breading.
And that's the difference between these and the grocery store.
Absolutely. This
brands.
you could that grocery store couldn't even come by these chickens. Yeah, this is really good.
But
look how thin that breading is.
My goodness, yeah, I'm going to try and show that.
I know,
if I can get it right here on our middle camera. Look at that. There we go.
But it is. It's not some heavily breaded. It's just lightly, dredged
pretty?
in the panko.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I mean, these are done absolutely to perfection. Rastelli's. That's the name. One of the premier, if not the premier food producer, one of the premier food producers in the world and distributors. And again, Ray Rastelli has been a pioneer in so many areas in the food standards, the distribution standards. And I'm going to delve in and enjoy a little bit of his creation.
You could even try one of those if you want it. But I think that's the whole thing. Like, when you think about, a butcher shop, it is not just steaks. It's pork. It could be veal. It's chicken. A good butcher goes all the way across through poultry, through the beef. Yeah, turkey. Absolutely.
You've been in the food business your whole career. What's the most important?
I started in the food business when I was 35, so I'm 60 now. So I've been in the food business 25 years. Yeah.
So what's the most important aspect that a food producer has to take care of to be successful?
Oh my God, there's just so many parts of it. I think the biggest thing is it depends, you have to care about your quality. And if you don't care about your quality, you're not going to be in business for long.
And that starts with sourcing the best meat or chicken.
You have to source the best, but it's also, if somebody starts out, Ray Rastelli, like you mentioned, he started out, I don't know, was it 35 years ago, 40 years ago?
Long time ago. At 40. He's 40 celebrating years. 40 years,
so
yeah.
You're
As
not,
a butcher.
You're not in business for 40 years and go from a little butcher shop to serving, a hotel in Dubai if you don't really know your stuff and you don't and you care about what you're doing. So I would say that that's probably one of the most important things.
Passionate, and that passion comes through, and you'll taste it. You'll taste his passion for quality, for excellence, for tasty food. And this is another great new item from Rastelli's, which has, like you said, 2-time Customer Choice Food Award winner for most recommended brand. That's our customers are talking about and recommending Rastelli's to other people. But just keep in mind on this that although they are new today, we are limited in the quantity we have available, and the 4 easy payments of $18.41 will go away at the end of the day. Less than 100 to go around. In the world of QVC and QVC2, that is not much. M78791. You always love wedge salads. This would be great on a wedge salad.
It would be perfect on a wedge salad. I like this for different things. Kids, afternoon snack. Adults on the salad. This sandwich that you're going to go ahead. This is beautiful. Jerry is a phenomenal stylist.
Jerry is.
Yeah, right?
Stand for Jerry. Standing ovation. She's bowing. You can't see her, but she's bowing.
She is. But, seriously, it's marinara sauce. What kind of cheese did you use, Jerry? Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
And then I think angel hair pasta. It looks delicious. And that's the whole thing. Rastelli's done the hard work of the chicken part. You then decide what you want to do with it, which is the fun.
But the thing is, you'll always come out looking like a pro.
Yes.
When you serve these, you really can't mess them up. Pop them in the oven at 400 degrees on a baking sheet for 15 minutes. Turn them over about halfway through, and you're ready to go with Rastelli's for 1-pound all-white meat chicken bites, M78791. This has been a fun day. The Faroe Islands salmon is up next, and we're even going to have some pierogies for you. So in about 2 minutes, we'll be taking a look at the Faroe Islands. So in 2 minutes, let's encapsulate what this can be. It can be a snack.
Absolutely.
It can be an appetizer.
Definitely.
It can be a chicken topper. It can be on a bed of pizza. It can be, not a chicken topper, a salad topper. A salad topper.
He caught me. I was nodding and said yes.
I was seeing if she had her caffeine before the show. She did. She caught me. Actually, I'm the one that needs the caffeine now. Oh, boy. But it can be, on top of
a sandwich.
Pasta. It can be chicken balls,
a
sandwich. I like that.
Yeah,
a hoagie.
A hoagie roll, and then just the marinara. But it really is.